Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rainy. This is of course the Enchanted Planner, and today we have a video that is sponsored by Temu. If you're not sure what Temu is an online shopping platform that offers heavily discounted goods shipped right to your door. They reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and asked if I wanted to partner with them, and as I've never actually shopped on the Temu site or partnered with them before, I thought it was an excellent opportunity for us to get acquainted. There is a great deal for you guys as always. If you want to click the link in the description, you can get a $100 coupon bundle for free, or you can search my code, which I will leave down below, to collect the discount bundle in the Temu app. So make sure you check the description for all of the details. All right, we're going to start off with something that is planner related, but not planner related. It's a monitor stand. So as most of you guys know, I spend a lot of time at my desk, and my desk is not necessarily the most ergonomic. And I'm looking for ways constantly to improve that without having to buy a new desk just yet. I do want to move on to a standing desk at some point, but I need to plan out an office remodel type thing before I go starting to buy furniture, right? We got to plan before we buy. But I thought this would make an excellent solution, at least temporarily, because it will raise the monitor enough that it should bring it more into eye level, or at least closer to eye level than it is currently. And this thing is a beast. It is a heavy, thick acrylic plastic. Like it's a beast. So again, it's planner related, but not planner related. It's planner related in the fact that I spend a lot of time at my desk and at my computer. And the next thing that is not necessarily planner related, but is planner related, is this wonderful little vacuum cleaner. Now, I bought this originally with the intention of using it to vacuum up eraser dust or clean the keyboard and monitor in my office. But my husband put it to the test the other day. With all of the snow we had, he borrowed my truck. Him and his co-workers are always covered in sawdust because they work in construction. So my truck was covered, and it now looks like it's been professionally detailed. He used this little guy to get down into all the nooks and crannies, and I'm impressed. It's a really good value for such a little product. It is USB chargeable. It has a variety of different pieces that go onto it. The mix and match, and it's got little filters and the whole, yeah. But another thing I thought that would be really great for this for me to use, hang on a second, I gotta get this back lined up, is for my dryer vent. You know, like you pull out the thing and you clean out the lint, but there's always stuff in the bottom because it's got little pieces. Like you can see, that's a longer sort of nosed piece. This is a shorter nosed piece. It also has this cute little tiny brush, which I think would be perfect for the keyboard. And then it has this longer attachment piece, which also has a brush on it. And my husband used this quite a bit to get down, you know, but underneath where you pull up the shifter and stuff. So we're both pleasantly surprised and really happy with the quality of this vacuum. I'll turn it on so you can hear it. It's got a lot of power. It packs a lot of power into a little tiny tool. I also love the feel of it. It's got like a satin finish on it. I love it. Okay, so there's my vacuum cleaner, who's the newest addition to my tribe. All right, what else have we got? Okay, so the next things that I have bought that are more planner related, if you will, I bought these paper clips, these large paper clips that are meant so you can store your pen on your planner. And I'm going to demonstrate that to you right now. All right, this guy's a little thick, but he'll work like so. So it's just literally, it's just a paper clip that I slid onto my cover and put my pen into. I have bought a lot of Happy Planners pen holders and I don't like them. The bands always get in the way, and some of the other ones that they've had make marks and indents in my planner covers, and I'm kind of picky that way, so I don't care for them. These I thought would be a better solution, and these come in a variety of different colors. I just chose purple because why not, right? The other thing that I bought that is directly planner related is these really nice large paper clips. And the reason that I love these guys is because they are so thin. If I can get one apart, that would be fantastic. There we go. I'm gonna put it on my planner cover so you can see. It's nice. I chose black because why not, right? But they're also really, really thin. They're not a super chunky, paper clip. They're very fine. And I like that because again, it comes down to, I don't care for things that are going to mark up or indent my planner covers. So you see these a lot with like people will cut ribbon and put that kind of stuff on them. I don't really want them for that use. I want them just simply so if I have to paper clip a couple of pages together, it's not going to do a lot of damage inside the planner to either the pages, the dividers, or the covers. All right, moving forward. The next thing that I bought is this wonderful little drawer unit. They have many of these things. They're just a clear plastic drawer unit. But what I also bought was this wonderful package of blending brushes. I only have 3 blending brushes, and as I have way more than 3 inks, I thought that it was a good time to buy some more blending brushes so I can allocate 1 brush per distress ink color. Because what was happening is I end up mixing colors when I don't want to mix colors because I can't always wash the brush in between uses and have it dry enough and ready to use with the next batch of what I'm wanting to work on. So I thought these were a great value. There's 12 of them in a package, and I didn't necessarily intend on storing them in this drawer unit, but now that I've got them in there, I think that is where they may live. Other great uses for this, you could probably slip general office supplies in there, or sticker sheets if they're on the smaller side would probably fit very well into a drawer unit like this. I think this was the bigger size. Now here's the thing, because I'm the way I tend to think a little bit outside of the box. A lot of these storage solutions are not specifically tied to being storage solutions for planner or craft supplies. So I go into other areas and find stuff that I think will work because, as most of you know, my word for this year is simplicity. And as such, I've been sort of reducing the amount of crafting and planning supplies I have, and what I am keeping needs to be organized. So that's why I thought, let's organize using some stuff. And I like clear containers. I really like clear containers. I like to see what's inside things. Now, next up is a container that has a lid, and it's meant to hold cables and bricks for all of our devices, like your charging cables and stuff. But what I also thought would work rather well in here is washi storage. So I've slipped in 2 different sizes, the skinny washi and then a little bit wider, and it works really, really well for washi storage, and it has a lid. Now there is another version of this that does not have a lid, and that one I thought would be really great for storing all of the tiny sticker packs. You know, we buy them and then we put them in a drawer and we never use them because we forget we have them. So I thought they would work really, really well in this sized container. All right, what's next on the agenda? Aha, this boy. It's another container with a lid because I tend to like things that have lids so the dust stays off of them. Now, I've tried a few different things in here. Originally, I had bought this container with the intention of storing loose sticker sheets in it from Happy Planner. They work, they're just ever so slightly too big, just a slight bit, but they do fit in here. If I was to sort of trim off, like, you know, maybe like a 1/4 of an inch off of the sheet, they probably fit perfectly and lie completely flat. Another thing is currently I'm running out of washi storage. I have 3 of the drawer units from Michaels, which are meant for washi storage, and they are full. And I have more washi to store, and I don't really want to buy another storage unit. So one of 2 things has to happen. I either need to find adequate storage, or I need to reduce the amount of washi that I have in my stash. I'm leaning more towards reducing the amount of washi I have in my stash. Obvious reasons. I don't use it as much as I should, and if it's not getting used, eventually it starts to get gummy and stuff, and it's not good. So I'd rather find it a home where it will get used. The other thing that really fits well in this container is pens, and I've even got a Tombow because they tend to be the longer ones that in here, and I think that's what I'm actually going to use this container for. Is like most of you, I have a pen problem. In particular, I tend to like markers, and my Tombow stash is definitely growing. So I think I'm going to store all of my Tombow markers in here, as well as some of my other felt pens, my dual tip felt pens, and then I can see exactly what's in here. And because of the depth of this container, I can actually get a lot in here. I'm pretty excited about this for pen storage. Next up is this guy. Now, this is simply a 5-level shelf. It is meant for sunglasses. However, the Enchanted Planner brain goes, no, what would be better is distress ink storage. Now, I do need to create a little, I want to go to the dollar store. You know, the shelf liner that's kind of squishy, it's kind of crisscross pattern, it's so squishy. I want to get a roll of that and cut strips of it to lay on the top, like to glue onto the top of these shelves, because what I think is once that is on here, they won't slip. I mean, it's entirely possible that when I'm not moving the shelf around, it's just literally sitting on a shelf storing distress inks, that, you know, they won't fall off either. But because I'm trying to demonstrate to y'all that 4 across will fit on the shelf, and when you put a second row in, of course, because of the way that the shelves are stacked, come on, everybody stay on, just for demonstration, please. You can still see what is behind them. And because you can get 4 across and there's 5 shelves, that means we can get 20 distress inks onto the shelving unit and have easy access to them. Initially, I bought one of the Tim Holtz tins to put all of the distress inks in, but that only holds, I think it's 12, and I outgrew that a while ago. So I thought this would be an awesome solution. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, technically it's 4. Okay, so you could get 20 on here. If you really wanted to and you were putting this up against a wall, you could use the top as well, and then you could get 20. So you either get 16 or 20 on the shelf. All right, and the final thing we're going to talk about today is this wonderful little drawer unit. It has 22, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 24 spaces inside each drawer, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 drawers, so that's almost 150 little compartments. Because if you're like me and you've got craft supplies and card making supplies going back like decades, you have a ton of these type of containers that we bought at the dollar store with little brads in them, or little mini eyelets, or regular sized eyelets, or just simply you know, a variety of different embellishments that I've picked up over the years, right? Like I've even got little dragonflies. I don't know where's the best place to see it. Little dragonflies that are beaded, right? They're cute. Of course, dragonflies, I had to get it. But I have so many of these containers that I thought this drawer unit would be a perfect solution, because there is almost 150 slots. No. Did I say, yeah, 24. Yeah, it's just under 150 slots, give or take. I can get almost all of these little containers into one and minimize the amount of space that is needed to store all of these little tiny things. And right now, so just for demonstration, I've put in, can we actually see them if I can get them out of the glare? I've got different colored brads and different colored little eyelets in these drawers because I wanted to test what they looked like and how they worked. A plus, I tell you. I'm really pleased with it. Once I get everything up there organized, I will take you guys on a little tour like I did when I reorganized my office a couple of years ago, and give you sort of an update on how I'm storing things and see if it sparks any ideas for you. But once I get that done, I will definitely update you all on what it looks like. So a huge thanks to Temu for supporting and sponsoring the Enchanted Planner channel. I greatly appreciate them allowing me to go shopping on the app to look for storage solutions that would work for us crafters and planners. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that it gave you some ideas on different ways to store things. We don't necessarily always think outside of the box on these things. We automatically go, oh, we need craft storage, so we'll go looking for craft storage, negating the fact that there is a ton of other useful, fantastic storage solutions available that aren't specifically for crafting. So we just have to sort of take a look and see what we can find. Again, all of the links will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you next time. Ciao.